Contest is sponsored by the Richmond Wedding Experience and CBS 6.
We're less than 2 days away from watching our next guests exchange vows live right here on Virginia This Morning. David Johnson and Lindsay Del Grande are the winners of the Wedding in a Week contest. Today they're here along with wedding planner extraordinaire Emmett Hickam. Welcome everybody, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. It's crazy.
It is crazy, and I've seen you guys. You were kind of talking and laughing, and David, you held Lindsay's hand, and I think you're keeping her calm through all of this. There's a lot swirling around.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's been a busy week, but I mean, she's been handling most of the planning on us. Well, other than Emmett here, obviously. But yeah, it's just been my job to keep her calm, pretty much.
He's not an extraordinaire without good reason, right? Emmett, you are in charge of putting all of this craziness together. It's all part of the Richmond Wedding Experience. It's a contest between by CBS 6 and Richmond Wedding Experience to do this wedding in a week, which you've been tasked with doing the last 4 years already.
4 years now, yes.
And tell us about bringing this plan together. How did it all come together once this couple was announced as the winner?
Well, the phone call was made and the planning begun. The very next day, Lindsay went to go pick out her dress, and you went to pick out your tuxes, and it's just been a roller coaster ride ever since. So I think I'm trying to keep as much stress off of them as I possibly can, but hopefully they're having a little fun in the process.
Which is great because, David, you have what can be a very stressful job, a high-demand job, and yet you managed to add a little stress in your life by making this whole thing a surprise, right? Tell us how all that came about.
Well, oh geez. So this is just a surprise for her. I mean, we just got engaged not long ago at all. And it came as a surprise, so I entered us into the contest one night. I was just looking at the news site, and I saw that it was a thing, so I put us in, and then I got a call a couple days later, said we were in the top 8. Then the top 4, so I had to tell her about it, and then she was excited, I think, and then once we won, it was just, surreal, but luckily I got the first week of January off of work, so it's a little easier that way.
It's like it's meant to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have to thank everyone, all of our viewers, everyone watching, because they were the ones that made that happen. We asked for invitations and entries for couples, and then everybody voted, and yet here you are. And so, Lindsay, tell us, you had to go you won. Yeah. You go pick a dress. So what's this roller coaster ride like for you?
It has been so overwhelming, to be honest. The amount of love and support we've received from friends and family, it's incredible. And Emmett here has been working like crazy to make sure everything's been going off okay. And Dave is being so patient. So it's been great, but it's also been very stressful and very crazy.
I think no matter how much time you have, Emmett, and you can speak to this, it can always be stressful, crazy, a lot swirling around, but that's where working with a professional, like a wedding planner, brings it all into perspective.
That's correct. There's a lot of details that are kind of up in the air, and having a professional that can keep track of that and knowing what's going on at all times is definitely well worth the investment.
We talked with Hollyfield Manor yesterday. Miss Tracy was here, and this was a new to me venue. I didn't know this was here. We'll be out live on location on Friday. It's in King William County. It's a beautiful spot. Talk about, and we've been in several different locations together over the years now, but talk about doing a wedding in this location.
It's a beautiful location. If you think back a couple of years ago, we did a wedding outside. Well, we had that option this time.
I remember.
We had that option this time, but I decided to do inside. There's beautiful space to do that. It's an absolutely wonderful venue, well thought out. The owners really put a lot of thought into this particular venue when they built it, because they've been in the business for so long. They knew what needed to be done, where electrical plugs needed to be. I mean, just small things like that. It's just a very well thought out venue.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super looking forward to it, and I know for a lot of brides-to-be and grooms watching right now, the event this weekend then on Sunday, the Richmond Wedding Experience, is a great opportunity to come out and do what Emmett's taking care of for you guys, but going through these steps of picking a dress, picking a location, and talking with professionals to bring it all together.
Yeah, being in a room with all of those professionals a lot of times can be overwhelming, but one of the great things is you get to know who that person is. And is this someone that you want to work with when you're going through your planning process? You really have to like your vendors, and this is an awesome opportunity to really get to know who they are and if your personalities match.
Well, we like Emmett a whole lot, so thank you for putting everything together. Super nice meeting you guys.
Yes.
I'll see you Friday morning. One last question, we're out of time. Where is the farthest flung guest coming from?
Canada.
Canada.
Woo! Can't wait. You can watch this lovely couple say their I do's live right here in Virginia this morning on Friday, January 6th at 9 a.m. We'll be live on location from Hollyfield Manor in King William County with the play-by-play of what will be a very special moment. And a big thanks to the Richmond Wedding Experience for making this celebration possible. The Richmond Wedding Experience is coming up on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. For everything that you want to know about the event, you can visit richmondweddingexperience.com and be sure to use the promo code CBS to save $5 off admission when you get your tickets online.